I have to read through, so it will take a little bit.
Oh, God.
Oyster Bay is a quiet fishing village.
Do I need to take notes, or do I know this stuff?
You can take notes if you want to, but I don't think any of the background stuff will matter that much.
Okay.
Oyster Bay is a quiet fishing village some 60 miles down the coast from the notorious Port Blacksand, because it is at the end of the long peninsula, reached only by a steep and winding path. The fishermen and their wives are left to lead a simple but contented life, away from the monsters and sorcery of the hinterland. Journeying south from Fang, you decide that you could do with a few days' rest. And knowing of no more peaceful place than Oyster Bay, you urge your horse onward to the coast. Besides, an old adventuring friend of yours called Mungo lives there now, and it has been years since you last saw him. 2 days later, you arrive at the edge of the cliffs overlooking Oyster Bay. It is a beautiful sunny morning, and everything looks tranquil below. Nothing seems to have changed. The cluster of stone cottages nestled between the foot of the cliffs and the jetty, where a dozen fishing boats lie at anchor. You jump off your horse and walk it down the winding path to the village. The first people you see are a group of crying women. As you approach them, several men step out of a cottage and run towards you. One of the four is your old friend Mungo.
Mungo!
His weather-beaten face is full of anger. He looks surprised to see you, but wastes no time with words of welcome. He recounts the sad events that have befallen the village. Having no gold or material wealth, the people of Oyster Bay thought themselves safe from raiders attacking their village. But several weeks ago, while most of the men were out at sea, the lizard men of Fire Island landed their boats in Oyster Bay and kidnapped several young men. Mungo believes that they are now enslaved on Fire Island and working in chain gangs in the gold mines. Since the kidnapping, 2 men were left to guard the village while the rest went out to fish. Despite this, the lizard men attack again this very morning, overpowering the guards and taking away more young men. Mungo tells you that he's about to set sail for Fire Island alone, because other fishermen are too scared to set foot on the island. He stares at you in silence until you smile and say that you will aid him in his quest. He slaps you on the back and shakes your hand in gratitude. For the moment, the poor fishing folk forget their grief and crowd around you, eager to thank you. Mungo then invites you to dine with him and rest a while, as the voyage to Fire Island will take several hours. Over a delicious feast of boiled lobster and salad, you discuss your plans. Mungo tells you that he does not think that humans live on Fire Island any longer, but his knowledge is fairly limited. These are just rumors that pass between fishermen from other coastal villages. However, it is known that Fire Island used to be a prison colony guarded by a tribe of paid lizard men. This was a rather futile attempt by Prince Olaf to rid his land of undesirable characters. The good prince soon learned that it would have been far simpler to put his lawful citizens on Fire Island and leave the evildoers on the mainland. There were just too many of them.
So he's kind of a jerk.
He gave up his attempt and abandoned the prison colony. When the lizardmen received no pay, they took their vengeance out on the prisoners, and the island became a place of terror ruled by...
So the lizards are like... So they're like mafia. They're like, pay for protection.
Yeah, they used to be the prison wardens-ish.
Right, so they worked for the guy, like working for the prince, making sure everything was all nice and tidy, but then the prince ended up not paying them, so like, well, screw you, this is our island now.
Yep, pretty much.
Makes sense, I would do the same thing.
You would do the same thing.
Oh my god, Connor. Oh my god. You want to see something awesome?
Alright.
Nope, wait. Here you go. Let's see, chat. I just Google search Fighting Fantasy Lizard Island of Lizard King in images.
Ooh.
There's a lot of cool ones. So that's what I look like.
Yep, that's what you look like, Zach.
Alright. Okay, so continue. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Let's see, where were we? When the lizard men received no pay, They took their vengeance out on the prisoners, and the island became a place of terror, ruled by a lizard-man prison guard who proclaimed himself king. The prisoners were forced to dig mines in the hope of finding gold for the Lizard King. They were underfed and ill-treated, and many died. That is presumably why the Lizard King is sending out his men to find new slaves. It is known that in order to assert his authority, the Lizard King has begun practicing voodoo and black magic. He also started genetic experiments in an attempt to breed an invincible race of lizard men. Most of the experiments went wrong. Grotesque mutants were created. Some of the harmful potions found their way into the drains, with terrible consequences. The local flora and fauna were affected, with the result that man-eating plants developed and giant beasts evolved. A few of the prisoners managed to escape the island on rafts and were picked up by fishermen. But what has happened in the last few years, nobody knows. Our island had almost been forgotten until the recent raids. Success in your quest to assassinate the Lizard King and rescue the kidnapped victims is doubtful, but you must try! You stand up and walk down to the jetty with Mungo. Stepping aboard his small fishing boat, in the sight of cheering villagers, you untie the boat and push out to sea, wondering if you will ever return.
Great.
Next page! Alright. Oh, there's Mungo. He looks like a pirate.
Oh, you've actually... Okay. So, my friend's a pirate, and I kind of look like a swashbuckler, too.
Yep. Mungo's years with the fishermen of Oyster Bay have made him a skillful boatman. He swiftly hoists the sail of the small boat and sets course due west across the silvery blue sea. The land soon recedes into the distance. You sit back on the deck, relaxing in the afternoon sunshine. From the stern you hear merry whistling, the creak of the rudder, and Mungo occasionally calling out to a seabird passing overhead. Oh, hello there! Great pleasure to meet you.
She's saying that to a seabird?
Yep.
To birds.
You think about the good times
The man's talking to birds.
You used to have with Mungo. A constantly cheerful nature and willingness to help people in need. You find it difficult to believe that so much evil exists in the land where there lives the likes of Mungo. As the hours drift by, you talk and laugh, trying to ignore the dangers ahead. Mungo is always one to tell a tale, and he is now telling you about his father and how he used to work in the traveling circus. You're the big man, big as a mountain, laughs Mungo, and he would do just about anything for a paying crowd, wrestling trolls, having elephants stand on him, and even let a killer bee sting him.
Oh, I think I have a picture of Mungo right here. Yep, there's Mungo. I see him. Yep.
Looks like a pirate?
Yep.
But he finally met his match in the north. The circus was in Fang as one of the attractions during the festivities surrounding the Trial of Champions. My father decided on a whim to go enter. He walked into Death Trap Dungeon, and alas, was never seen again. Was really too old for such an ordeal, although there's no telling him that, but at least he tried. Just as Mungo is about to tell you his next tale, he jumps up and shouts, "Land ho!" the top of his voice, as though he were yelling the news to the crew of a galleon. You look to where he is pointing and see Far Island in the distance. The island sits on the sea like a green cushion, with a jagged mountain protruding from it, smoke gently curling up from its top, volcano fuming anger waiting to explode.
Oh.
Mungo steers the boat towards the small inlet at the eastern tip of the island, hoping that it will remain concealed between the high rocks. Now, when I was originally reading it, it said that it might be helpful for you to make a map.
I have a map.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Don't be a hacker.
What?
You should make your own map.
I do. I made it right here. It's right here. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Print.
You prat. Toward a small inlet at the eastern tip of the island. Hoping that it will remain concealed between the high rocks, you both put on your backpack and clamber out of the boat to begin your quest to find the Lizard King. If you wish to scramble around the rocks to the beach, in the cove to your left, turn to blah. If you wish to clamber over the rocks on the other side of the inlet to the beach in the cove, turn to page 33.
So what were the options? One more time.
If you wish to scramble around the rocks to the beach in the cove to your left,
Mm-hmm.
or do you want to clamber over the rocks on the other side of the inlet to the beach in the cove to your right? Left or right, Zach?
Well, we're not in a maze, so I don't need to go left.
That's true.
I'm gonna go right.
Right, alright. Give me a second. Page 30. Ha! Alright. You soon reach the beach, but duck back down behind the rocks when you see what is happening on it. A rowing boat has been dragged onto the beach, obviously by 6 pirates who are standing around a large chest. You look at Mungo and discuss what to do. You wish to attack the pirates? Do you wish to attack the pirates? Or would you rather climb back to the inlet and over to the beach in the other cove?
How many pirates are there? Does it say?
6 pirates!
Oh, it's just me and Mungo?
Yeah.
They look like scrubs.
Yeah, I'd say a little bit.
So, is my skill and luck good?
Your skill is above average, and your luck is also above average. So they're good, but they aren't great. Because the maximum that you can get is 12 in this, and that's like, whoa, that's pretty awesome.
Well, there's treasure.
There's treasure.
Attack the pirates!
Attack the pirates? Alright. You draw your sword and run down onto the beach, hoping to catch the pirates off guard. You manage to cut 2 down before they're able to draw their cutlasses. And then you each fight 2 of the remaining 4 at the same time. Alright, let's see how this one works. The pirates will make a separate attack on you in each attack round. Alright, so how this works is that each pirate's going to make an attack on you, but you have to choose which one that you want to actually attack, and then your second roll will only be for defending. So if he still hits you, then you still take the damage, but if you win, you don't damage him.
Okay.
That is against the other rules throughout the attack. Alright, blah blah blah. Let me see if there's anything else here. Count him, your attack strength. Just count this as though you finished. Well, of course. Alright, so 7. Alright, so we got a 7-7 over here. The other piratey man is an 8-6. Eight, 6. Alright, Zach. So, which one do you want to be attacking? The pirate which has
8-6.
the 8-6? Alright, let me just put my book down so I can roll. Alright, Zach. Roll it.
Ooh. I got 2.
So I rolled in total of 16.
Oh, what am I supposed to roll?
You roll 2d6, and then you add your skill to it.
Oh. Oh, baby. 17.
Alright, so you wound the pirate. Now, you have an option to use your luck here, Zach.
Whoa.
If you decide to test your luck, you have to roll your luck or under, and if you do, then you'll deal double damage to him. But if you are unlucky and you roll over your luck, then you will only deal 1 damage to him.
Oh, go for it.
Alright, then roll your luck.
So I got a 3, so I got 5.
Alright, and I'm pretty sure that's under your luck.
My luck is 10, so I just roll 2d6?
Yeah, it's 2d6 and that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got a 5.
Alright, so now you subtract 1 from your luck.
Oh, what?
Yep, every time you test your luck, you subtract 1 from it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Alright. And remember that your total luck was 10? Because when you drink that potion, it'll bump up to 11.
Oh.
Alright. So now you're being attacked by the other pirate.
Loser.
So roll your skill.
Woo!
So 12 total over here.
5, 8, 9, then 19.
Alright, so he completely misses.
Get
Alright.
wrecked.
Do you want to be attacking the pirate which only has 2 health left, or the 7-7?
2 health.
Alright, then roll it. Ooh.
5, 6, 7,
18.
18.
17. Oh, wow. Alright. Alright. 1 is dead.
I've rolled a 5 every time.
Yeah?
Just saying. Like, I've rolled a low number and then a 5 every time.
Alright. Are you ready to... You're being attacked by the other one now. Ooh, 6. So 18 over here.
19.
Wow.
I got another 5-4.
He nearly got max roll. I was 1 off from getting his max roll there.
Correct, scrub.
Alright, now we're just straight up fighting. Roll it. Oh.
6. 5. Oh my god.
So 12 over here.
20? What?
Yeah. So, do you want to test your luck, Zach?
No.
Okay. Alright, roll it.
3, 5, 18.
He got a 9.
18.
Alright. You want to test your luck, Zach?
No.
Alright, roll it. Oh, wow. I'm rolling ones over here.
Oh.
14.
13.
Oh, do you want to test your luck so you only... Alright, so when you're being hit, if you choose to test your luck here, you will take -1 damage, or if you fail, you'll take an additional damage.
I'll just take 2.
Alright, so take 2 off your stamina.
18. Okay.
Alright. You ready?
Uh-huh. Woo, 19.
Yeah, he got it. Oh, alright, are you ready?
For what?
We gotta roll one more time. He's only on 1 stamina.
Oh, what?
He's really beat up, but he's still ready to stab you. Ooh. 9,
5,
16.
7, 18.
Oh!
Get back, scrub.
Alright. The pirates. You've murdered the pirates, Zach.
What about Mungo?
Well, we're gonna find out.
He's gonna die.
Alright, page 61 for what happens next.
He's gonna die.
I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's completely and totally fine. You look around to see Mungo fighting the last remaining pirate, the captain! Before you can help him, the captain lunges forward, piercing poor Mungo through the chest. He lets out an anguished cry and drops on the golden sand in a crumpled heap. The captain turns to face you, a grotesque sneer on his face, distorted by a long black scar running down the left side. You charge at the captain, seeking to avenge Mungo. Ooh.
I'm
He's
gonna
got
make.
a skill of 10, Zach.
I'm gonna make that scar a real wound.
Ooh, he just killed Mungo.
I'm scared.
Well, I mean, he could be alright. You never know.
Oh, 6. 6!
17 over here.
Yeah, I got 24.
You want to test your luck, Zach?
Does he look like he's been hit?
Yes, he has been hit.
Like, bad, or just been hit?
Well, he's been hit. If you decide to test your luck, it will have been pretty bad.
Test my luck.
Alright.
Nope, well, drop my dice, sorry. 2, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that was close.
Alright, your luck, right?
Yeah, my luck's 9.
Alright,
And
so
now
Zach,
it's
what's your luck?
8.
Yep, it's getting lower.
Yeah.
Alright, he looks really beat up. Zach, you got him right in the armpit. He wasn't expecting it.
Nope.
Alright, roll it. Ooh,
Oh,
14.
15. Heh.
Oh. And he's dead! Stab him right in the eyeball.
Correct. I'm getting lucky rolls here.
Yeah, you are.
Jesus Christ. That
Alright.
plus 10 skill, man.
Yeah. If you went to page 165. Poor Mungo. Let's see.
Mungo, no!
Alright, let's see. The sandal around Mungo is red with blood. You kneel down beside him and gently lift his head in your arms. His eyes open a little. He manages a half smile despite his agony. In a whisper, he says, "Hell, we got them, but a lot of good it did me. Make sure you get the Lizard King for me, won't you?" Then he closes his eyes and slumps down dead. You bury him on the beach near the cliff, marking the grave with his sword skewered into the sand.
What a waste of time.
You see a narrow goat track leading up the side of the cliff,
What about prayer?
and then look back at the chest lying on the beach. If you wish to walk up to the goat track, turn to page 200. If you wish to open the chest, 398.
No chest.
Go get that treasure.
That's the only reason I attacked him.
And Mungo died.
Oh, what happened? He's a pirate.
Yeah. Alright. You prise open the chest and are surprised at its contents. Iron bars! The cat must have tricked his crew into believing they are bearing treasure, and the real treasure is probably still on board his ship. Not that it will do him much good now. You decide to put one of these iron bars in your backpack and walk over to the goat track to climb the cliff. So, write that down on your character sheet. Iron bar. Might come in use later.
Son of a bitch. Oh, wait, it's time?
Alright.
Jesus, spent all that time burying him.
Yep.
Oh, God.
You wind your way up the goat track.
I want to go to a pirate ship and get the real treasure.
But there's going to be a lot of pirates there.
I can take them all.
And you're quite exhausted by the time you reach the top. You take a swig of water from your flask and realize that water shortage could be a problem for you on this island. Looking west, you see the daunting sight of this leaping volcano standing